This topic table booklet is a glimpse of 365 days and 365 important events from all the schools and campuses of RIU, recorded from 1st October 2024 to 20 September.
There is a unique objective of this event. At the outset, I convey my gratitude. We are indeed grateful to Honorable Chief Minister Sir for gracing the occasion. Your attending, joining and gracing this event is an added pleasure to our care. Of course, Dr. Sanjeev for taking care of the activity, organizing the things, and ensuring that we are getting good facilities in a place where facilities are very limited. The objective of this event is that we are at present passing through the Industry 5.0. That is the fourth industrial revolution we are passing through, and the essential features are quantum science, quantum computing. If I look back the Industry 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, 4.0, then we are at the fifth stage of industrial revolution. Industry 1.0, when the human being learned how to use the biofuels, fossil fuels or steam power to make our engines run and function. Industry 2.0 brought a miraculous transformation in our life. That was invention of electricity. It was the second phase of revolution, industrial revolution, very succinctly attributed as the Industry 2.0. Industry 3.0, it went beyond transforming our life. That was emergence of information and communication technology. You imagine the days when we were writing a letter to somebody of our teeth and kin nearer and nearer, sitting at other part of our country or even abroad. It takes months together to get a reply of that letter. And sometimes you do not even get, because of postal missing, you may not get the reply of that letter. But today, in the 𝗪 you saw that any person missing within 5 fraction of a second appearing in the CCTV. That is the power of information and communication technology attributed to Industry 3.0. 4.0 was essentially artificial intelligence, ChatGPT, big data analysis, Internet of Things, robotics, and blockchain technology. This stage of industrial revolution on which you are working, scientific community, you are working right now, is quantum science, quantum computing. We want now the natural, what we realize that natural intelligence has to be supported by the artificial intelligence. So therefore, essentially Industry 5.0 builds upon a bigger concept of blending the machine and the man. Natural intelligence and artificial intelligence, they have to work in combination, work together to catalyze the results of accomplishing the objectives. So friends, to keep the things very crisp and brief, because we want to listen to Honorable Chief Minister Sir, we want to listen to Honorable dignitaries on the dais. In fact, the Industry 5.0 features, especially the artificial intelligence, it has become one of the inescapable realities of the present times. Now it's all pervading. The institutions, being the social organizations, scientific organizations, cannot ignore the developments of the technology and its advancements. So therefore, there is a big challenge before you. Technology is not only a boon for us, there is some disadvantage also. You imagine, our country is having big diversities with respect to culture, climatic condition, food, clothes, everything, right? India is called as a microcosm of the world. Anything you find in the world, you can find the smaller in India. It's a representative, you can say, place of the world. So, the country having northeast region with the resource limitations and many facility related limitations, we want how to integrate artificial intelligence in the higher education, research, teaching, pedagogy, evaluation system, university governance, leadership aspects, every aspect of university governance. Countrywide, now you know the Government of India, Ministry of Education, even the IT Ministry, all agencies, they have taken concerted efforts to integrate IT in all our fields, and with the higher education authorities, higher education professionals, we are also exploring the possibility how to integrate technology, especially the industry 4.0 technology into the higher education system. This is the idea that has the genesis of organizing this conference. We are organizing 4 zonal level conference. This is the East Zone, that any year, and after that also we are going to organize national level events on AI. But to begin with, strategic इंटीग्रेशन हम कैसे नॉर्थ ईस्ट रीजन में कर पाएंगे, इस बारे में जो कुलपति लोगों को हमने इनवाइट किया है, we have invited the Honorable Vice-Chancellors. They will discuss, deliberate on the issues, problems of the Northeast and how successfully and comfortably we can integrate artificial intelligence to the higher education system and to its ecosystem. We have some coveted panel of speakers, invited speakers. They will throw light on several aspects of the higher education, governance, and all aspects. So I am expecting each one of you will get some insight how to deal with the issues of artificial intelligence. With these small words, once again welcome each one of you to this mega event and conveying my gratitude to all the invited dignitaries. मैं अपने वाणी को विराम देना चाहूँगा. जय हिंद.
Namaskar and good morning to everyone. So in this historic occasion, the Vice-Chancellors of Office, which has been jointly organized by Association of Indian Universities and Rashtriya University, this is where my minister colleague, my secretary, and the representative from AIU, Dr. Amrendra, and Dr. Kaling, Dean Campus, RIU, Mr. Shri, Director, Pasighat Campus, RIU, and all my esteemed honorable members of the Legislative Assembly, my state president, the Moyong, and all the respected Vice-Chancellors from various universities within the state and across non-distant states. Representative from Indian Army, from senior officers from Indian Army and other organizations. The Chief Counselor, Deputy Chief Counselor, also the Jila Chairperson, Counselor, APS, faculty members of RIU, and my dear students. So firstly, on behalf of the people of Arunachal today, I would like to extend a very warm welcome to our special guests, especially all the Vice-Chancellors who came all across from different universities, from different states to this beautiful state of Arunachal today. Rightly mentioned by Director the Dean Campus, Dr. Avinash, man of Rajasthan. Arunachal is indeed a very beautiful state and it is the biggest state in the entire northeastern region that you all know. This first ever Vice-Chancellors roundtable to be held here in Pasighat is a matter of great pride to the people of Arunachal Pradesh. This is historic gathering which is taking place here. And this time the theme which the all have chosen is transforming higher education, innovation, collaboration and strategies for a future-ready India. So I think this topic is very relevant as mentioned by the representative of AIU, Dr. Arunachal 𝗏𝗏. So in today's context, we must review how we are progressing towards a new India, towards a Viksit Bharat which was envisaged by our Honorable Prime Minister. Northeast is very aspirational and geographically is very diverse, as we all know. Our universities carries a responsibility that goes well beyond producing degree holders, preparing our young people for employment, entrepreneurship, innovation, research and public service while shaping them into responsible citizens. Higher education here must respond to our unique realities: border and frontier development, tribal communities, biodiversity, climate change, cultural preservation, rural livelihood, tourism, connectivity and national security. Our universities should become laboratories where local challenges become research questions and research outcomes should become practical solutions. We need to move deliberately from conventional degree-oriented approach towards knowledge creation, innovation and problem-solving activity, collaborating with various state government departments, industry, defense and security establishments and our local communities. Our research must address issues that directly affect our people: sustainable agriculture, MONK, handloom and handicraft, border area development, disaster management, ecotourism, renewable energy, indigenous knowledge and public health. I encourage district level research and innovation partnership so students and faculty can work with communities on real problems. The representative of AIU has focused on artificial intelligence. Today the world is being taken over by machine learning and artificial intelligence. And artificial intelligence and digital technology are rapidly reshaping education, employment and governance. Our university must become early adopters, building AI-enabled academic ecosystems for personalized learning, assessment, research assessment, language technologies and administrative functions. Globalization should bring global knowledge, research partnership and faculty collaboration in our own universities, not just sending students abroad. Arunachal Pradesh has enormously scope for partnership on climate science, human studies, travel studies and border studies. I encourage joint programs with institutions across South and South Asian under India's aegis vision, and collective efforts to attract international scholars and showcase our region as a living laboratory for sustainable development. Educational transformation depends on institutional leadership. Implementation of National Education Policy 2020 should move beyond compliances and become an opportunity to redesign curriculum and strengthening multidisciplinary education. Universities should have greater flexibility while maintaining accountability and integrity. I encourage every Vice-Chancellor to develop a time-bound transformation roadmap with measurable indicators and governance reform and recognize the special needs of institutions in remote, mountainous and border areas. Universities must become incubators of ideas and entrepreneurship, not merely producers of candidates for government employment, with functional ecosystem connecting incubations, mentorships, seed funding and market access. The presence of RIU here in Pasighat opens a new dimension for higher education in the Northeast region. RIU Pasighat can become a major regional center for national security, education and capacity building, collaborating with state police, armed forces, CAPS and cluster management, authorities on border management, cyber security, drone technology, forensic science and counter-terrorism studies. while also working with local communities to understand. Repeat the sentence again. The presence of RMU has opened a new dimension for higher education in the Northeast. RMU Pasighat can become a major regional center for national security, education and capacity building, collaborating with state police, armed police, CIPF and cluster management, authorities on border management, cyber security, drone technology, forensic science and counter-terrorism studies, while also working with local communities to understand the social dimension of security in our frontier region. I encourage structured university partnership with state government departments for evidence-based policy making. I would also like to propose a Northeast Higher Education Consortium, bringing universities together for joint research, faculty exchange, students' mobility, and shared laboratories, identifying priority research areas and showcasing Northeast academic capabilities nationally and internationally. I urge that this two-day round table conclude with concise, actionable resolutions rather than broad recommendations. Each technical session identifying one major challenge, three practical interventions, one lead institution can add a clear timeline with a mechanism to review progress. I encourage every Vice-Chancellor to identify at least two institutions for immediate collaboration, a shared database of faculty expertise and research faculties across our universities, and an annual Northeast Vice-Chancellors Roundtable as a continuing institutional process. The future of Northeast will depend sustainably on the quality of its human capital and the strength of its knowledge institution. Let this roundtable mark the beginning of a new era for cooperation among the universities of Northeast, where we share knowledge rather than work in isolation and convert our collective intellect strength into a real solution for our region. I reiterate the state government's full cooperation and commitment to strengthen our partnership with RIU, AIU and university across the Northeast region. A future-ready India must have a future-ready Northeast, and a future-ready Northeast must be built on future-ready universities. With this, I once again extend my best wishes to all the Vice-Chancellors for coming to Pasighat and for this two-day historic event of the Vice-Chancellors Roundtable Conference of the Vice-Chancellors Conference, jointly organized by AIU and RIU. Thank you.